Welcome to Wedding Day Podcast with your hosts, Sonja Babich, CEO of Iron Diamond Media, a leading wedding resource featuring 7 localized wedding brands across the country.
Hi everybody, Sonja Babich here with Wedding Day Podcast. We are here at the 440 Elm in Long Beach, California, and I'm sitting here with my friend and partner, Amanda Holder, our publisher of California Wedding Day. And we have one of our great members and friend, Danielle Conte with Friar Tux. Friar Tux has been around for over 50 years, family-owned and operated business, and they have 23 locations in California and 1 in Nevada. So, hi Danielle.
Hi.
Thank you for being here today.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, of course, Friar Tux is one of our biggest cheerleaders, and we just love Friar Tux as well. We just did a beautiful fashion spread in California Wedding Day.
I was so impressed with what you were able to do. It was stunning. It was stunning, and even though I was getting a couple of behind-the-scenes shots, when I saw it come together, I went, wow. I said, wow. I said this was one of the most beautiful just range of creativity that went into that.
Mm-hmm. I know, with all the wearables and all the different florals too,
all
to complement the suits.
Everything that went into that shoot was so impressive, and what a dream team that was. And I texted the photographer, because I know Betty with BYC Photography, and I said, unbelievable.
Oh, you made her day by saying that.
Unbelievable.
I know Jesse and Laura are smiling too right now. Yes. But let's tell a viewer, of course, what is Friar Tux? Like, what, I know they're a family-owned operating company, but they are suits, correct?
Suits and tuxedos. And we like to think of ourselves as your partner in style for life's most photographed moments, life's most important moments. And we really get to know our customers and what event that we're styling for. So we want everyone to feel great, look their best, be confident, and just really know that this is an incredible part of their overall event. So we like to be there to help them style, look their best.
Yeah.
Have some fun with fashion too.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what does that overall experience look like for them to come in and have an experience with Friar Tux? Like, what do you want from them too when they come into for trying to find that perfect look for their wedding day?
Sure. So it's really about, what does the couple want? What kind of experience do they want? Because everybody is different, and some people prefer make that appointment to come to one of our stores and select styles, arrange to come back and get fitted, try on some garments in the store. Other people prefer to not leave their couch, and then they could sign up for a virtual style appointment no matter where they are.
Yes.
And it's very easy to do, and you get to see our styles in high def using the Google Meet app. So
yeah, let's talk about virtual. What do you mean
Yes.
virtual? How is it possible?
So we like to call it style appointments 2 ways.
Okay.
So you can, as I mentioned, go in store and get a great experience with one of our in-store stylists, and select styles on an ensemble table and really kind of plan out that look face to face. But as I mentioned, some people, they're busy, they're working, they're traveling, they're trying to fit in all of these appointments, and it's just sometimes easier for them to do on a weekend when they're at home together, or they don't even have to be in the same room, the couple. They can be in different rooms, and they can also be on camera together. And how it works is we use Calendly. You sign up on our website, pick a date and time, and then just download the app, and you will meet with an expert stylist. You fill out a very simple form, so you get to just fill out a little bit of detail about your event. And some people have a color scheme or a style in mind, and other people just say, let's start it, it's a blank slate. Like, let's work on this together. So we do work with a range of couples that way. And I am such a fan of this particular department of our company because in the background, you get to see real mannequins that are set up for your appointment. So say you're doing a black and white wedding, and you know it's black. You know you want to wear a tuxedo, and you know you want to do some kind of a black tie effect. But the person who's setting up the appointment may set up a maybe a black velvet bow tie, maybe a satin bow tie, maybe a different kind of vest, or so there are options. Maybe it's a peak lapel, maybe it's a notch lapel. So you can kind of see a range for what you're styling for.
Yeah. And this is virtual, like kind of see this virtually during
all on
the appointment.
camera, like it's a Zoom, but it's not a fake background. It's a very real background.
Right.
The mannequins come off the wall, and she could show you up close.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's led by a woman at our company named Carrie, and she has other stylists on her team, but it's just an incredible high-touch experience.
Wow.
And super
That's so
convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
convenient. And we style people all over the country, and sometimes they have their pet next to them, or
Oh my gosh. It's like the next best thing to that in person. Yeah, really.
it's really amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, like you have told me about like we can do it virtual. Like we can do Chris, we can get him all sized up and looking good. I'm like, how is this possible? So like you help me paint the picture. I'm like, okay, next week we're doing this.
Super easy. It's so easy, and you fill out the forms, book an appointment, and it's really, really amazing. So I love to talk about that because it's fun styling people all over the country, you know, because there's different venues, there's different themes, different styles, and they're really experts at what they do.
Yeah.
So when they come in for their first appointment, virtual or in person, like what are the questions that you ask? Like I'm assuming, where are you getting married?
Yeah, sometimes they'll want to really get to know the couple and say, how'd you meet? Tell us your story. Where's your venue? Are you working with a planner? Where did you get your dress? Tell me any kind of details. Do you have a Pinterest board? Did you have a style in mind? And then they really get to know the party. So sometimes people will have a very large wedding party, they'll have groomsmen, and then there's other times where they'll have nobody standing up there except maybe a best man or maybe not, and other times, but there are other family members that are going to be in photos, so we want to style them too.
Right.
Yeah. And another aspect is we'll say, who's marrying you? Are you having somebody in your faith that's marrying you, or are you having an officiant? Because we love to style officiants. Because that's the first thing you see.
Which you just did, Ryan.
Yes,
we did. Weddings Royale.
We did. And they're so fun to work with and so fun to style.
Yeah.
And it really does make a difference in the photos.
It totally does. So what is the difference with like the custom suit versus getting a like rental? Because you rent too, right?
We have two collections. So the thing about Friar Tux, you'll hear us say, or sometimes you'll read, you'll see rent, buy, or a combination of both.
Okay.
So we're a little unique in that way because we have a rental collection, and the rental collection, as you can imagine, rental product is built to last.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's enjoyed by many people. And then you have your for purchase collection, and the for purchase collection you own. And you may wear it to different events because you could style it very differently depending on the accessories.
Exactly.
Vest, no vest, white shirt, black shirt, long tie, bow tie, it just depends. So we have two different collections that are very, very complementary. So say a groom really wants to own his look after the big day, but for his wedding party wants a rental option.
Right.
Our stylists are very trained on getting that look to really complement. And then when I say combination of both, sometimes if a party member wants to own their look and then say they want to do what's called, we love this, it's called a coat swap.
What's
so
that?
A coat swap is a second look. So say you're wearing something for the ceremony and you want to make your grand entrance, but say it's a velvet and you think, well, I love that look. I want to rock that look. I want photos of me in that look, but I don't maybe want to keep it, in my closet. So we have those options. It's very flexible.
Yeah, so if a woman can change her dress for the
Yes.
party, a gentleman can certainly change his look too.
And we love that. We love
Yeah.
that. We're kind of big fans of what we call the coat swap or the second look.
Yeah.
I love that.
Grand
Yeah.
entrance.
Yeah.
I just all about like, take care of your partner, right? With their time to find the perfect outfit to make them feel like they're $1 million on their wedding day, right? Because we have the moment, like find the gown, and you always remember the day that you bought your wedding dress. So they'll remember the day that they bought their
Yes, say yes to the tux. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And our employees are really our stylists. They are really trained in styling for that event. And they want people to feel confident, look their best. It is, we say, the most photograph day, the most important moments, right? And they're so trained at what they do. I learn something every time I go in a store, or every time I interact with our virtual team. I learn something every time, and I'm like, oh, I gotta remember that tip, and it makes me feel really smart.
Yeah.
Because they're so smart.
Yeah, exactly. And
Because they're so good.
I think the big thing to point out here is I love the virtualness, especially for your groomsmen. It is so hard to get them all together to come to a fitting day, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, they're scattered all over the country
They can be all over the
sometimes.
country,
Yeah.
especially if you have your groom here, or it's a destination wedding here, or however, to be able to be like, on my lunch break, I'm gonna get fitted for my tux.
And I have another tool that's super exciting.
What?
It's called the Fit Calculator.
What's that?
So the Fit Calculator is a button that's on the bottom of our our homepage in the footer. And you click on Fit Calculator. You answer a few simple questions about known measurements. And if you don't know a particular answer, you could skip that part. But essentially, it's our algorithm, and it will give you a suggested size.
Cool.
You have the ability to edit. If you don't want to take our advice, you can edit it. But it's also reviewed by a human, a very smart human, who will look at it and say, they'll contact the person and they'll say, hey, I see you have here this size in your pants, you know, you're in the middle based on your height and your weight and other measurements that, you know, other questions that you answer. So it is a great service because you can, if you choose to work solely online, you can.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. I know for like, even if you, I'm assuming that a lot of grooms come in, they get their wedding day look, but hopefully like future looks down the road.
Yes.
Right, you know, for that corporate event or that anniversary party, or that, you know, whatever it is.
Exactly.
So you're
because
establishing and building a relationship for long term.
right, and once we have your size, you could also contact us or order online.
Oh my gosh,
or go
that's
in
amazing.
store, and once we have your size,
ship
it,
Oh my God.
and you
that's
can
so
return
good.
it that way.
Chris Babich is going to be your #1 client.
Yes, it's really fantastic.
Number 2.
It's so fantastic, and you know what else I love is that we have such an incredible collection. Like I really just admire the buying process at our company, and the buys are really smart. I like to say smart because the colors are so gorgeous, the styles, the fit, the cut, the fabric, everything works together so that I look at these buys and I'm like, I love our product. And the thing that I love is to see people kind of go a little bit out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
They could wear something that they might not have picked, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm that person. I get stuck in the same thing over and over and over. So this is speaking to my essence.
I'm the same way. And then I look at some of these colors, and my husband and I had an event, and he's like, oh, I'll just wear this. I'll just wear that. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you know what I do, right? You know where I go every day.
Yeah.
And I said, well, why don't we wear the olive green? I mean, olive green is so amazing right
Yes.
now, right? Everything olive green. And so he said, I can't wear that. And I said, yes, you can.
You can.
And so he wore it, he put it on, and he goes, I want to own this. I need to have this. And it's from our rental collection, but we are offering it this summer it'll be available in our for purchase collection.
So let's kind of go through like trends coming up. Like,
Yeah.
like you just said olive green, but like what colors are you seeing come up the pipeline? I know like burgundy was really popular at one time for a suit color. Like, are colored suits coming back or in still? What are you seeing for trends?
We see kind of both ends of the spectrum, which is really fantastic and fun because we get to play with all kinds of trends, whether it be a bright color, so you could wear a bright colored suit or have a pop of bright color, you know, in your accessory. So bright colors do really well in photography because your eye kind of goes there. And so we have kind of these really unique, rich colors on the bright side, but then we also have these incredible neutrals, browns, tans, neutrals. So it's really a nice combination of depending on what the theme is. So if it's kind of the green and white nature, bringing in elements of nature,
Right.
we have a fantastic collection of greens. I mentioned the olive.
Yeah.
We have a sage green suit for purchase that is just beautiful.
Wow.
We have a brown archer suit that is doing really well. And people like to sometimes use a neutral base and pair it with whatever accessory color, you know, brings in.
Okay, so I've been noticing from Brad Pitt and Timothy Chalamet. Am I saying that right, Chalamet?
Nailed it.
Is the baggy pant for guys. Like it was really tight. Are you seeing guys coming in asking for the baggy yet?
Sometimes, yeah. And we have two options right now. And so the modern fit pant that we have is a little wider of a cut. And so some people do prefer, but we do have our slim fit, which is more of a standard. And the standard still just looks so
Crisp.
polished
It
in
does.
photography,
Yeah,
especially when you
does.
have a large group.
Very James Bond.
Very
Yes.
true. I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
And the high ankle, is that kind of still in to show a little of the ankle, or are you seeing it more closer to the shoe line?
Oh, I see both. I see
Yeah.
both. And we have a velvet loafer.
Okay.
And people like to
I
show
love a velvet loafer.
show some ankle for that, which is a fantastic look. We did a big wedding last year where everybody wore the velvet loafer. I worked with this couple and everyone wore the velvet loafer and everybody showed a little bit of ankle. Other times people prefer just a, you know, a different break, and it really depends. But we certainly offer them and sell them.
Accessories. I'm sure you have lots of accessories to play with the look. Like, I'm sure cufflinks. Is that?
Yeah, studs and cufflinks.
Yeah, cufflinks.
Yeah,
Buttons,
in fact,
what else?
Yeah, in fact, I was with somebody this week and we were talking about studs and cufflinks, and there was a pearl and more of a diamond look. And so when you know that the date is going to be wearing a rhinestone, you bring in that look. So it's a nice like complement. So it does. I love just polishes, and you can tell in photography. You know, if somebody's wearing a tuxedo, to finish it off with that that jewelry.
I mean, we do love diamonds.
Yes, it is a girl's best friend.
Yes.
It is a girl's best friend. Even like textures, is textures making a little comeback at all in like the suits or shirts or underneath? Like I always love when like Chris wears a thicker, like a textured pattern or
Yeah, it has some feel to it.
Yeah.
You know, not so see-through-y in a
Yeah.
sense.
Yes,
But that way-
shirts are, you know, we have, they do change the look depending on what you
They
go
do.
with, even with color. Like if you wear, our caramel suit is one of my favorites. It's just so beautiful and rich looking, our caramel suit. And when you wear that with a black shirt, with a long black tie, I mean, it's just amazing.
I know.
So shirts do, you know, have a different look depending. And we are going to be bringing in a turtleneck as well.
What?
Ooh,
That's fun.
it all comes back around.
Comes back, right?
I could wear a turtleneck today. I'm like, what is happening to the California weather right now?
I know, it's a little chilly there, but yeah, it's a fun look. And so,
Yeah.
So with the like the two coat option, like you were saying, Is it like is it a flip out? Like, do you wear one side and then you take it off and you flip it out, or do you actually buy 2 coats?
2, or you can rent, if you could buy one, rent one coat. You could buy both, rent both, depending, because we do sell our suits as separates.
Yep.
But a lot of times it's for that coat swap that I was speaking about for, especially for a groom making a grand entrance. A lot of times if they're wearing a tuxedo for their ceremony, they'll do the coat swap with say a velvet or a paisley.
Got it.
And that's from our rental collection. So it's just easy because you're wearing the same pants and shirt and you just swap out the coat.
Yeah.
One of my favorite looks right now, I've actually, it's like just comes to me more, is the white suit for females.
Yes.
Oh, it's so clean looking and so strong.
Yes.
I just love that look. Are you seeing that popular? Like, are women coming in to try on that look with you?
I love it. I do have the white suit. I love it. I was going to wear it today, but I just got this navy one today.
Yeah.
But I was going to wear it. I love it. And I love it for if you want to wear a suit on your wedding day. It is such a gorgeous look. We sell it in size 0 to 20. We have suits separate. So if you're a different size coat than you are pants, you buy based on that size.
Yeah.
And you can pair it with all kinds of accessories.
Oh
so
my gosh,
if you want to wear like a beautiful like champagne camisole, you can. If you want to wear a colored shirt look, a more tailored look, traditional, you can. If you wanted to wear, all kinds of things.
Yeah, a fun sequin top.
Exactly.
You know?
You dress it up, dress it down. And it's just a great option because some people don't want to wear a dress.
Right.
Or they have another event. It could be the next day brunch.
Right.
Wedding weekends are very good.
Yeah,
too.
the rehearsal dinner, the welcome party, the
exactly.
wedding, the
And some people-
reception.
I'm like hearting this right now.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And some people, even their welcome parties are a white party theme.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And they're really fun. I love our women's suits.
Yeah.
We have 4 colors.
4 colors. Where are the 4?
We have a charcoal gray, we have a
Okay.
navy, we have a black, and a white.
Fun.
I love
And
it.
I've even mixed and matched too.
Ooh.
So I've mixed the white coat with the black pants.
Totally. I was just going to say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
And then you put on a little Gucci belt, you're ready to rock and
Right?
roll. Okay, last question. Just your years of experience, like being at Friar Tux for how long? A while now. Like, what is your favorite part about your career, your job, and being a part of that wedding day look?
I've always been in marketing. That's been my career. My entire life has all been in marketing in some way, shape, or form. But when I joined Friar Tux, I originally joined because I thought, oh, this is fantastic. I love the retail space. So I wanted to work for a retailer, and I thought, wow, fashion, this is so fun. I haven't worked in fashion yet. I've worked in all kinds of different industries, always in marketing. But when I joined Friar Tux, I had no idea what was about to greet me, which was this whole wedding industry. And I love it. I love working with all the different vendors, so many talented people, so many creative people. Working in the industry is been just such a fun surprise. I didn't really know. Until you're in it, you don't really know what to
And it's
expect.
hard to leave it.
It is.
Gosh, it is, because it is like a family, and there's so much collaboration
Yeah.
between all the partners. So I do love that part of it. It feels like a family. I work for a family business, and it does feel like that kind of collaboration, I think, and respect.
Yeah.
And then being able to work with customers is, being in the marketing side, I get to work with influencers, or I get to work with celebrities, and I get to work with obviously family and friends that want to work with Friar Tux, and it's just to be able to see the look on their faces when they put on that suit or tuxedo.
Yeah. They feel like
It's the
their best
best.
self.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of just fun parts of it. It is ever changing too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy I got to come and be here today.
I know.
We are
I get
too.
to see you.
Yes! Welcome to California.
I know. I love it. I love it. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in to Wedding Day Podcast. We'll see you next time. See you. Bye.